Guys. Welcome to today's quantum thought. This is just a thought. Don't take it seriously or take it seriously. I just was thinking and I thought I would share. You know how in the Bible, for those that had to learn it, right? I was born into a Catholic family. I didn't have a choice. No. But very powerful Catholic, very strong, powerful Catholic family. But anywho, you know how it says in the beginning there's the word. Well, what does word do? Word creates sound, right? So we know that sound is very, very specific and kind of that original building block and foundations of our reality. And, it doesn't really matter what at this point anybody says it is, because their reality is there's infinite universes. They're in the quantum field, right? String theory, timelines. And all those timelines create a different reality. It's what you believe that creates it. So the person that is living in one particular reality, you can't say that's not real, because that's how the holographic universe works. Enough people begin to believe the same thing, and it magnetizes into a timeline, and they begin to play it out, right? That's what you're seeing today in this final timeline, as we are about to, as a collective, elevate ourselves to the next level of experience. So, in the beginning, there's sound. That means that every word that we say is a different creation almost, because every word sounds different, just like there's every individual looks different. So the word God, right? Your God. When I grew up with the God of the Bible, Yahweh, and it it he was just so mean. Didn't it? I was like, yo, man, what up? But that was God, right? But I still loved him. I loved him with all my heart. I still do. God is God. I love God. God, God is great, right? But it was God. God also needs us to love him back, right? We're supposedly his children or his bloodline, or we're his creation, right? We're supposed to love him back. But a God is not necessarily a creator. Every time that you in your life create something, whether it's you take a picture of something, or you write some words down, or you play a little music, or however you paint, or you draw, or you build something, right? You are creating. You're not God. You're creating. You're a creator. And the minute it's created, it's finished. It's done. Oh my God, it feels so good, you know? So there's a difference between being a creator and being a God. And I think that as the one that we call the demiurge, right, the false light, right, that they're gods. And they are gods that are in this reality because of religion. And all they're really trying to do is get our attention so that they're not forgotten. They're not reset, so that they are not sent back to source for a scrub down. And it's right. They want to continue. So that's really, really important in what's going on right now in this world, and why it's even more important for no one to pay attention to anything but what you feel in your heart. If you think about doing something and it lights you up like a Christmas tree, well, there is a beautiful little clue that that's part of your divine soul's purpose. If you, out of nowhere, come into a great abundance, and notice I said abundance, I didn't say money. Those are two different, that's why abundance and money are different words. They're different different energies, right? So if you happen to come into a very strong abundance, a great abundance of something while you're doing something, that's the universe literally throwing coins at you, going, okay, you got to go do that, do that, do that, do that, do that. Pay attention to the environment. If you're driving down the road and a car cuts you off and the license plate is 555, right? Pay attention to that, because 555 is the energy of change, is the energy of the Christ consciousness. And it's, it's 15, 1 for manifesting, 5 for change, 5 and 1 is 6 for paradise. So pay attention to everything at this point, and remember that everything that is trying to get your attention wants to come with you into the new earth. And it may be something very positive, benevolent, and beautiful, or it may present itself in a very positive, benevolent, and beautiful way, but it may not be. Discernment is key. And that discernment, that ability to know when there's a split on the road, which way to go, to follow and walk in service for the greatest good of all, that discernment, you can't think it. It's got to be connected to the heart. It is the heart that gives us divine intelligence and heals our physical body. And that's how we exit the third dimension. The heart must activate. And one great sign that someone's heart is not activating is that they cannot cry. Another sign is they cannot ask for forgiveness or say they're sorry if they've done something wrong that has hurt, right? Basically, you start to get into the narcissistic personalities, that their hearts have shut down, their connection to divinity, the umbilical, to the cosmos. So I just want you guys to think about God and Creator, and how when we create something, we let it go with no strings attached. When I write something and I finish it, I don't expect anything from it, because I didn't do it to expect or for a reason. I did it because it's what I do. I'm a writer. I'm specifically a spiritual writer, but not just that. I also, if it has a pen, I'm involved, or a pencil. But from now on, just stop. Stop the insanity, and especially if this video is coming to you and you're having a really hard time. Don't get caught up in everything outside of you that's trying to get you to head towards it. Take a time out. Get alone. Turn off technology. Yeah. Drink a lot of blessed water. Bless the water. Dr. Emoto's work. Water is programmable, just like crystals. Program. You tell the matrix what to do in 5D, the frequency of peace. But we got to get out of 4D and the spiritual warfare as well. As we all know right now, the astral and the ethers are just... Be very careful if you're doing out-of-body experiences, OBs. Because it's a madhouse out there. It's a madhouse down here, right? 7 hermetic principles, that's above, so below. Reflective. So I guess today's quantum thought is the difference between a God and a creator, and everything that is happening right now in this final timeline, because this is non-sustainable. So this universe is not non-sustainable, otherwise it wouldn't have been around as long as it has been around, because this is the time, this is the matrix of time. So pay attention and think these things. And if you have any deep thoughts, write them in the comments and let me know. Yeah, so be blessed. Energies are intense. but that's okay. All is well. All is divinely purpose. This is Maria, Light Lover 1964. You know how to reach me. Love ya. Bye.